In the artillery battle in the Donbass, the Russian army had self-propelled howitzers 2S1, Carnation, 122 mm caliber, 2S3, Acacia, caliber 152 mm and self-propelled howitzers 2S7M, Peony, caliber 203 mm. Were both developed in the 1960s and 1970s. In addition, Russian towed artillery also played an important role. Compared to the Russian artillery force, Ukraine had only 1,800 guns in the early days of the Russo-Ukraine conflict. The main models are basically the same as the artillery of the Russian army, including 2S1, 2S3, 2S5, 2S7 and a small number of 2S19 self-propelled howitzers, as well as 152 mm D20, 2A36, 2A65 and 122 mm D30 towed artillery. However, in fierce battlefield conditions, Ukrainian artillery units were greatly consumed in the fierce confrontation. Currently, Ukraine's main artillery force is just old-fashioned artillery. According to the American newspaper, Business Insider, most Ukrainian artillery is at least 3 decades old and has a relatively short range. In addition, due to the destruction of defense industrial plants by the Russian army, the Ukrainian army lost the ability to produce artillery shells locally. This also means that the Soviet-made artillery shells, which the Ukrainian army is using, are gradually depleted without additional sources. Before the conflict broke out, the U.S. media had said that, if the war lasted, the Ukrainian army would soon run out of artillery shells. Ukraine's ammunition stockpile is almost exhausted, and other Eastern European countries are also trying to draw up supplies for aid. But supplies are very limited. Currently, the two main types of artillery shells are 152 mm and 122 mm of the Soviet style, which are only mass-produced in 2 countries around the world. One is Russia. The other is China. This means that on the international market, Ukraine can't even buy 152 mm artillery shells with money. Although Western countries have provided Ukraine with more than 100,000 155 mm cannons and nearly 200,000 rounds of ammunition. But the range of these guns is limited, and the range of the M777 howitzer when using laser-unguided ammunition is only 30 kilometers. Although the range of Russian grenades is not equal to Western cannons, Russian self-propelled artillery can still suppress the M777 cannon within range. Not to mention that Russia also has many types of rocket launchers such as BM-21, BM-27 and BM-30. Recently, the Russian army used the latest Tornado S multi-role missile launcher, with a range of 90 kilometers, in battles in the Donbass. This further broadens the comparison of Ukrainian and Russian artillery power.